noticed from the very beginning when I first joined the team was just the excitement that everybody has working together. And for my personal business as an agency development manager is that the help with my district manager Charles, as far as when he recruits, or if I nominate, he interviews, and then we have Hillary, that's a part of our organization that helps with the classroom training, so I don't have that pressure of going through all of the website training or the product details in the classroom setting, to where the pressure is I need to go out and market and prospect and show them the field work of it, because that relieves pressure from them of not having to do that piece. And so it's just a really nice team effort to grow our business together, and I'm just very excited and thrilled and honored to be part of the Dream Team. Well, my background is I left $1 million team, and the reason for it, I just saw just the opportunity was much greater, and I could start from scratch at 48. I didn't want to start at scratch at 58. So I'm just thrilled to understand and know, even on a personal basis, I was disappointed on the claims that I received from my wife's cancer that we received from a competitor, and I just thought, here, I sell it. There's got to be something else that's out there that actually gives more benefit and less money, and I found it in Colonial. So that was probably number one. Number two, just how they do business as far as their enrollment system. They're the number one enrollment company in the nation is Colonial, and again, the synergy, and yeah, just excited to be a part of the Dream Team. Synergy is always nice that we have here, and I understand. Listen, the overhead, that it does cost a lot of money to run a big office, and so just with that, I'm appreciative of Charles handling that end of as long as I'm training and nominating and working my end of the deal. So my years of experience as far as being all of it, an opener, a coordinator, and an enroller. There's a lot of pressure of handing things off in the competitor completely, and as I'm doing all the work, but it gives great pressure on that coordinator. For here, as we're training them just to concentrate on the opening, I can be their enroller, and at the same time train them how to do it when they enroll themselves for a new employee. Or my goal for them is, we call it here, the Magic 100, where they have opening up 100 accounts, and they go and enroll just that one employee for $1,000 in annual premium. That's $100,000 that's going to be in their book of business, new business, and so they get to enroll that themselves, and that's how I want them to train, but not to get bogged down on the beginning stages, the product, the details of it, and how to enroll, and those types of things. We want them focused strictly on opening.
Hello, I'm Deborah Melillo. I'm part of Charles Hernandez's team. I'm an agency development manager. I've been doing this for about maybe a year and a half. I became an agency development manager in November of last year, so I'm approaching my anniversary. I primarily started by partnering with somebody who had a lot of strengths in areas that I didn't, and that's been tremendously successful for me. My philosophy with direct sales is staying consistent, not necessarily persistent, just consistent. I find that with this business, the more consistent that you stay, the more that you keep your funnel filled, your pipeline filled, the more that there's success coming out of that funnel. And I've used that same philosophy not only for the actual direct sales, but also with regard to agents, and in teaching agents that same philosophy. People, I think this business is definitely a very strong trust business. People want to know you, they want to feel comfortable with you, and I think that that's the key to the success that we've seen with our team, is just staying in front of people, staying consistent with them, not forgetting about them after the sale is done, reaching out, asking if they have any questions, if they need any assistance with some of their claims. And I find that the agents share that same success when they maintain a face presence and an email presence or a phone presence with their clients. In terms of finding talent, basically I've looked in all different places. We've gone to schools, personal friends, business relationships, recruiting efforts through resume sites. So we've used kind of a wide range of scenarios. I would say that the most successful ones, though, have been relationships. Once again, relationships that we've kind of cultivated. Moving forward, where do I want to be in 5 years? Well, at the end of the next year, I want to have an assistant to manage some of the day-to-day responsibilities. I would say in 5 years, I still want to be selling and promoting Colonial because I love the product, but I think I primarily will be focused on managing the agents and making sure that they maintain a consistency with their teams and their clients. At that point, I would imagine I will be managing the actual business that I've brought in. 10 years from now, I'm going to be in Aruba. So my 10-year plan is pretty much done. So I hope that anyone that is viewing this has gotten a few key points, a few key takeaways that they can use. Again, my favorite word here is consistency. We also strive to be a team of co-opetition, not competition. So even though all the ADMs here technically do compete with one another, we really support one another. And I found that to be a very strong, there's safety in numbers, a very strong place to be able to build this type of a business from and to continue moving forward. So again, best wishes to you, and I hope that you maintain the success and develop the success you're looking to develop.
Working in the district up here at Stewart has really been a tremendous opportunity. Whether or not you're an existing agent with a license or if you don't have a license, they don't waste any time in getting you wrapped up into the training program. They have training at least once a week. Sometimes you may go to training down at Fort Lauderdale, which is the home office. But they start off with the very basic and fundamentals. They don't try to inundate you with trying to learn all of the ins and outs of the products and solutions. That will come later on. What they try to get you to understand is the fundamental tackling and blocking, or what you have to do every day to be a successful agent. And you really have to apply yourself on a daily basis. You have to plan your plan, and then you have to execute the plan. They teach you about something called drops, going out and visiting different offices and introducing yourself and leaving some material with them and just creating a relationship. I think one of the most important things I have found to be true is they teach you the fundamental of establish relationships first and then sell second. You can't start selling to someone the first time you meet them. You need to go to different events. You need to create some networking opportunities. But your goal at those events is to create new relationships, meet new people, learn about their businesses, and learn about some of the challenges that they're having before you get to a point where you say to them, you know, maybe there's something I could do for you to help you with that business. This is a fundamental theme ingrained in all of the training concepts that are put forth here in the district up in Stewart. And it's really, I think, something very special. We have a tremendous team here. We have a very, very high energy level, and we have tremendous leadership from Charles.
As a new agency development manager, my job would be to recruit talented people and bring them in and train them, motivate them, find out about their families, about what makes them tick, the experiences that they have, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. My position is to be able to create a bilingual team so that we can go out and target that market. It's been untapped, and we do provide a vast amount of training to help them, to prepare them to go out and be able to sell the Colonial-like products. I see myself right now by year end having at least 6 individuals under me, and hopefully by next year 20 or more, and just be able to put a team together to go out there and provide the Colonial Life benefits to as many businesses as possible.
Well, hello, my name is Hillary Hassel. I'm our District Development Coordinator in the Stewart, Florida district. And my role consists of recruiting and training new representatives through a partnership that we have with our territory recruiter. She directs some new recruits from websites such as ZipRecruiter and Monster that she uses for our territory. She sends them over to me, and I handle doing our career presentations with the new recruits and selecting great candidates that I think will fit our dream team and the atmosphere we have here. Once selected, we do a 30-day training program with them that I'm in charge of. So I do the classroom training for them. We do about an hour training every day, just to help give them the basics of what they need. And then I also partner with the ADMs who handle most of the field training. So once we assign them to an ADM, I handle the classroom training, they do the field training. It's just a great partnership that we've developed so far. When I started with Colonial Life in our district in particular, I started out as an intern when I was in school at Palm Beach Atlantic University. And I was mostly just helping with administrative tasks from our coordinator, Cheryl. And so I would just help set up cases and do minor administrative work, basically, when I was interning. And then I was offered the full-time position. And being a part of Monday morning meetings and different types of training that Charles did, it really got me excited about Colonial and the opportunity, and really there's no limits here. The opportunity is just so amazing. It wasn't really what I planned to be doing. I have a degree in management, so sales wasn't really what I expected, but just everything that I learned interning here really made me feel like this was where I should start. So I started full time, and I help do all sorts of administrative tasks, and it's been a lot of fun. And I think down the road, within the next 5 years, I would definitely like to become an ADM, in maybe 10 years a DGA, who knows. The energy that you've created, I think, in this office is something that when people see it and they feel the atmosphere here, they just want to be here. It's just a very exciting feeling to feel like you're part of a family, and that you have someone backing you that has years of experience and really wants you to succeed. He wants you to be successful. So it's a great feeling. So me personally feeling excited about Colonial, of course, made me want to tell other people about it. And I think some of the best ways that we recruit is through referrals from our own agents. Because, like I said, we all just feel the excitement here and we want to tell others about it. And that's one of our best ways of recruiting, because people know us and they want to see what it's all about, see what the excitement is about. So, just having the support system that we have here and through Colonial is something that they don't get in most other places. A lot of our recruits that have come from competitors, they are just like overjoyed with the amount of training and support that we give them. A lot of our competitors kind of just throw them out there and let them sink or swim, and we don't do that. We want to be there to support them, and I try my best to walk them through everything, and no matter what question they have for me, I'm there to support them. I'll stop doing what I'm doing and help them when they need it.